Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Timberwolves come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Pistons. The NBA postseason, coming up next.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. And on our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves: DiVincenzo and Edwards are your perimeter players. The big men on the floor for them, Randall and Gobert. And it's Atkins in at the point. And for the Pistons, we've got Cunningham. He's out there with Lou Dort. Ausar Thompson is out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Prosper in at the 4 spot. You take a look at the Timberwolves.
Here we go.
They took care of business on their home floor, up 2-0 now here in the finals. Now they're looking to get at least a split out here on the road.
And the way they've started this series, I sure wouldn't bet against them. They look focused, and boy, do they look hungry.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Pass to Prosper. Cunningham outside. From deep. From downtown. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Here's MP. Randall outside. Back to MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Cunningham looking around. Edwards against Thompson. Pass to Prosper. No good on the 3.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Back to MP. Outside for Randall. And here's MP for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I spoke with the head coach of the Pistons. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now Thompson, following the 3-point attempt by MP. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MP is number 1. Cade Cunningham is second.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Dort against DiVincenzo. Pistons passing it around. Pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 5.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They are clearly on a special postseason run. One that you can certainly call historic at this point, as they've won now all 14 of their games coming into this Game 3 of the NBA Finals.
Yeah, I mean, they've swept 3 teams to get to the finals and are now just 2 wins away from completing a perfect postseason and hoisting the Larry O'Brien. You know, Kevin, a full 16-game sweep of the playoffs sounds kind of sweet, doesn't it? Do you call that a Sweet 16? I don't think it's ever been done.
The throw drops for DiVincenzo.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 5. Duren with it, now defended by Gobert. Count that one for Dort.
I mean, that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And here is MP. He's got 6. Edwards kicks to MP. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Cans it from downtown.
Look at that from Edwards, way out there.
Pass to Dort. A floater. Here's Prosper. To the inside. Here's Duren.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Here's MP. Now here's DiVincenzo. MP passes to Edwards. Back to MP. Misses the 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now here's Randall. Hasn't made one yet. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pistons trail by 6. Cunningham outside. Here he goes. And good that time. Cunningham's got 7.
Well, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
In the corner, it's MP. Off target from 3-point range. The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Cunningham for 3. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
MP kicks to Randall. Back to MP. Pass to Gobert. MP with the bounce pass. Randall passes to Atkins. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one. Pistons trail by 4. Outside, Dort. On the wing, Thompson. Edwards defending. Here's Dort. Duren trying to break free. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. Coming up.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Atkins. A terrific shot on the turnaround. He's got 14.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Duren. Back to Dort. Rebound, Minnesota.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now Cunningham. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Cunningham outside. From the wing. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. Excited about the win on Thursday.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Now, here's MP. 14 points for him. Pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Good on the triple. MP's got 17 now.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Pistons trail by 4. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Thompson against Edwards. The 3 from MP. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Randall outside. Jacks up a 3. Detroit with the rebound. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Back to Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Dort passes to Cunningham. Back to Dort, and it's Cunningham top of the key. And again, Cunningham missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Drummond finds MP. Drops in the tray. MP's got 20.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So for the Pistons, Holland comes in for Asar Thompson, and it's Dosunmu in for Dort. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Sharps checked in for Andre Drummond. McDaniels comes in for Randall. Whitehead's checked in for Edwards. And it's Clark in for Dante DiVincenzo. So it's Detroit now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Cunningham's shot is off.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. What a game for him, and against their rivals no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's MP following the basket by Cade Cunningham.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now Cunningham. 18 points for him. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. Cunningham for three. That shot, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the Pistons making a change here. Quintman's checked in. Three-pointer. Cunningham's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dosunmu with it. Still without a basket. Cunningham kicks to Holland. That three off the mark. MP outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Timberwolves. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Sharp out there with McDaniels. Then it's MP. And it's Whitehead in at the 3. Now Dosunmu. Following the three-point attempt by MP. LeVert the pass to Red. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sasser. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Red. And here's MP for 3.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And the rejection by MP. Timberwolves leading by 5. Clark outside, right wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The 3 from MP. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Pistons have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And they call an illegal screen here. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. MP is second. Dante DiVincenzo third.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Sharp. Julius Randle comes in for McDaniels. And it's A.J. Green in for Whitehead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Nothing offensively yet from them in this second quarter. Three-pointer, Randle knocks down the 3 ball. Randle's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. LeVert against Green. Pass to Red. Here's Sasser. Launches it. Julius Randle with the rebound.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
In the corner, it's MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. So both teams making some changes here. Pistons trail by 6. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Cunningham. He's got 20. Outside, Dort. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Timberwolves leading by 6. And here is MP. He's got 29 points. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security.
Pass to Holland. Outside, Dort. Now, here's Cunningham. Hits from the high post. Cunningham's got 22.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
And here's MP for 3.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Takes a 3. Holland, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Another miss by Minnesota.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Dosunmu. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows. Or they'll call it.
Minnesota making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. It's stolen by Randall. And here's MP for three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Thompson finds Dosunmu. Cunningham outside. No good on the triple.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Cunningham for three. And no good that time.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And Randall throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Pistons trail by 8. Pass to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Minnesota on top, leading by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Detroit Pistons.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Winning the first 2 games of the finals, one more win tonight, and they'd practically taste the championship.
Going up 3-0, they'd be able to smell it, taste it, hear it, see it, and smell it.
Big fella, you said smell it twice, so the sense you're missing was touch.
Careful, Kenny. He might have to touch you up. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And Detroit has possession. Trailing by 4. Cade Cunningham out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then it's Ausar Thompson. And it's Prosper in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pass to Edwards. The 3 from MP. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Randall finds MP, and Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Another miss by Minnesota.
And so much for repeating the 3-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second. Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And here's MP for three. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
That one drops. He ties it up. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
The three from MP.
And that combination of length and instincts, that's what makes Cunningham so competitive at the defensive end.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. MP finds Randall. Puts up a three. MP, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Cunningham against MP. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Thompson, a screen on MP. There's the three. Dort misses. Timberwolves trail by 3. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards looking it over. The three from MP. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Really left alone that time. Cunningham's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pistons.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Edwards.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop. And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. MP outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Dort passes to Duren. Pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. The three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's MP for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Prosper. Back to Thompson. Now Cunningham. Shot from the wing. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's MP for 3. Outside for Randle. Pass to Edwards. On the wing, MP. No good with the triple.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Jalen Duren, number 1. Edwards finds MP. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Here's Beringer. He has yet to score.
And not shooting it as well as they had hoped in this half. And unless they start finding better shots, cutting into that lead is going to be very difficult. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timberwolves trail by 10. And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. MP's got 32 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Pass to Duren. The kick out to Cunningham. Here's Dort. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Andre Drummond's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Clark in for Edwards. Pass to Thompson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now it's an 11-point Detroit lead. The Timberwolves shooting under 40% all in all for the game. MP, no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Timberwolves trail by 13. The 3 from MP. Duren pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Duren sets the screen for Thompson. And Duren, here we go. And Duren slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
MP, no good.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Here's Prosper. Offline with his 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
MP, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Timberwolves trail by 15 to end the cold streak. Duren.